Hello everyone, welcome back to part 6 of my thoughts video. In this video, I'm going to talk about social media reaction regarding Hyliion latest news, strategic review. On last Tuesday, when the news came out, immediately the market interpreted this news as very negative for Hyliion. And the next morning, when the markets opened, the stock price just plunged right away. And at some point, it was like 50% down. A lot of retail investor, especially people who holding this stock for so long, they just lost it. They couldn't believe this is what they get after holding this stock for so many years. People really have high hope and high expectation for Hyliion. Right after the certification gets approved by CARB for the ERX, people were really excited. They think, okay, it's finally commercial time. It's payback time for them. This Tuesday news was really the last thing people want to see. It's a sucker punch to lots of Hyliion investors. And I can completely understand that because I feel the same way. I feel sad and disappointed. I'm just in disbelief when I first saw the news. From past few days, people just blasted Hyliion and Thomas Healy on social media. I see lots of complaints, criticism, and rants, lots of negative words towards this company and Thomas Healy. And somebody even suggested Thomas Healy should step down because of this. So did Thomas Healy and Hyliion really lie to all its investors? Let's talk about in this video. During ACT Expo this year in California, Los Angeles, I actually went there. You guys saw me posting some videos and some pictures on my Twitter page. So I want to see things in my own eyes. I want to see the ERX, I want to see the kernel, and I want to see the Hyliion team in person. It was my pleasure to meet and talk with Thomas Healy. And I can tell you, Thomas Healy, he is a very cool dude. My first impression to him was he's very friendly, very easygoing. He doesn't have that bossy type of attitude. He's not like some other CEO out there, always ride the high horse, even though he's a very tall guy. Yeah, just really down to earth, normal guy. And we talk about a few things, kernel, stocks, and we even talk about this channel. I introduce myself and let them know I'm the owner of this channel, and he really appreciate the efforts I put into the company. I even asked Tom Healy to see if I can do an interview with him because I try to create the content for this channel. Instead of saying no, I don't have time, I'm very busy, please come back another day. Surprisingly, he say, okay, let's do it. Please give me a rundown of your question. I was surprised, right? So I was surprised and nervous at the same time so that I forgot most of the question, and I just asked, okay, I'll come back later. So overall, the experience with Thomas Healy is very comfortable. He doesn't strike me as somebody who just can lie to you. He's a very trustworthy guy. That's the feeling I get from him. And then I also had the chance to talk with Dennis, the COO, Chief Operating Officer, and I asked him what bring you to Hyliion. And Dennis has told me because of Thomas Healy. And actually, it was his daughter that introduced Thomas Healy to Dennis. And Dennis really liked Thomas Healy. That's why he joined the company. Of course, I also talked with some other employee from Hyliion team, including Josh Mook from the Cardinal division, and lots of engineers and drivers from the ERX division. And I let them know that the purpose of me creating this channel is to build the online Hyliion video repository or library, so to educate people. So whoever wants to know about the Hyliion can also come to this channel to learn. And they seems very happy about this. And later that day, I had the opportunity to ride in ERX with some other fleet owner, and it's a very smooth ride. The truck was very quiet and very powerful, and I can see why people love electric vehicles. So what I'm trying to say is, personally, I don't think Thomas Healy and Hyliion would lie to us. So then why do investors think that the Hyliion and Thomas Healy lie to them? Is there some sort of misunderstanding in this news for investors? Let's talk about that. So in my opinion, the biggest misconception for lots of investors, especially retail investors, is that when they heard that Hyliion gonna pause the Hypertruck ERX, in their mind they think Hyliion is going to pause the entire powertrain business, which is not true. Powertrain is not equal to ERX Hypertruck. We must be clear about these two terms, Hypertruck ERX and Hyliion powertrain. Those two are not the same thing. The Hypertruck is the truck itself, which contains the powertrain, plus the engine, the EXO, and the fuel tank. So it's the truck itself. And the powertrain is just the thing that power the truck. It's the Hyliion core IP, intellectual property. So when Hyliion in this news announced they're gonna pause Hypertruck ERX business, including getting new orders, new developments, I think it means a pause like building the truck, assembling the truck. It doesn't mean it stop the core powertrain business, which including go out there, do the pitch, sales, promote, showcase the powertrain. That's why Hyliion is still showcasing their Hypertrucks in public, even after the news release on last Tuesday. So right now in Hyliion headquarters, Austin, Texas, there is an annual event going on there from this organization called American Trucking Association, the largest trucking trade show in North America. Hyliion currently is in there, showcasing their powertrain, showcasing their Hypertruck to potential fleets, OEMs, and all kinds of customers, right? So yes, Hyliion paused the order for ERX, but it does not mean a pause the sales of powertrain product. The showcasing is more for Hyliion's powertrain than for the truck itself. But the powertrain and the truck must come hand in hand, right? The customer or fleets cannot drive the chassis, cannot just drive the powertrain. They have to drive the truck to test the powertrain. No wonder right now there are lots of confusion on the internet from the investor, like saying, what the hell is Hyliion doing? Didn't they just pause the order? Then why are they showing the ERX? Now if you understand the difference between the powertrain and the ERX, now it's clear what they are trying to do. The fact that Hyliion is still showcasing its Hypertruck ERX and the powertrain in such event, I think it just reaffirmed my thoughts in my last video about partnership. Oh, by the way, I would like to make a slightly change on this diagram. Remember, in the last video I mentioned if customer want to purchase 1000 ERX, for example, they are not going to talk to Hyliion. Instead, they're gonna talk to Cummins, right? But I don't think Cummins has the ability to manufacture truck right now. I think Cummins still have to rely on Peterbilt or other OEMs to manufacture the truck. So I think the arrow is supposed to go this way, right? But the truck will be under Cummins name, right? It's just a new brand. But really, I think the manufacturing is still be the large OEM. So really, with this partnership, Cummins will be like the bridge between the Hyliion and Peterbilt. So Cummins will help Hyliion accelerate into the OEM assembly line and help Hyliion going into the market much faster. So I think this is the correct way going forward. Yeah, that's all I want to change in this diagram. So after this video, what do you guys think? Do you guys still think this news is as bad as the first time you read it? Or do you guys think this is the necessary change the company have to make for its better future? Please let me know in the description below. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.